Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving into a coin that started an entire chapter of US history and sparked one of the biggest collecting crazes America has ever seen. We're talking about the 1999 Delaware State Quarter, a coin that might look simple in your hand but could carry hidden value and secrets you never expected. Now don't make the mistake of underestimating this one. The Delaware Quarter wasn't just the first coin in the 50-state quarters program, it was a game changer. This coin lit up the interest of collectors all across the nation back in 1999, and even today it still holds power in the collector world, especially if you find the right one. The design features Caesar Rodney riding his horse, symbolizing courage and urgency. It's a tribute to the man who made a historic ride to cast a vote for independence. That alone gives it a deep, patriotic meaning, and collectors love coins that tell a powerful American story. But wait until you hear about the errors, because that's where things start to get really interesting. Some 1999 Delaware quarters were struck with off-center errors, some have doubled dies, and others were even struck on experimental planchets. Yes, real mistakes that came straight out of the mint, and they didn't just slip through, they became treasures. Imagine finding a Delaware quarter that has doubling in the lettering, where the word Delaware, or E pluribus unum, appears shadowed and bolded. These types of coins have made their way into coin shows and auctions where collectors bid fiercely for a piece of history they can't just pull out of circulation anymore. And there are even coins with clad layering errors, where the outer layer of the quarter starts to peel, showing a coppery look underneath. These types of errors aren't just rare, they're sought after by error coin specialists who are willing to pay top prices for the right coin in good condition. One of the most talked about varieties is the spitting horse error, a die crack that forms between the horse's mouth and the edge of the coin, making it look like it's spitting. It sounds wild, but it's a real thing, and collectors absolutely love it because it's specific to this coin and it gives it character and uniqueness that most quarters just don't have. So if you're a coin collector, or even if you're just starting out, now is the perfect time to check your old change, go through those quarter rolls, and keep an eye out for 1999 Delaware quarters with anything strange, different, or unusual on them. Look closely at the horse's mouth, the date, the edges of the coin, because that tiny difference could turn a common coin into a valuable one. Also keep in mind that mint marks matter. Check for coins from the Philadelphia Mint marked with a P and the Denver Mint with a D. Sometimes, a coin struck at one mint has a specific type of error that's not found in the other, making that variety even more desirable to collectors who want to complete their sets. If you find one with a strong error and it's in excellent condition, don't throw it in your coin jar or let it sit in a drawer. These coins are in demand and getting scarcer by the day. Protect it right away, put it in a coin flip or a holder, and get it looked at by a professional grader. A certified coin with a unique error can sell for hundreds, and in some cases, even more if you catch a collector who's been looking for that specific variety. A coin dealer in Dallas recently sold a Delaware quarter with a visible off-center strike for over $900, and another collector in California sold a double-dyed Delaware quarter for nearly $1,400. Just because they paid close attention and knew what to look for. Collectors today are not just looking for shine and beauty, they're looking for rarity, uniqueness, and stories. And this coin has it all. It marks the beginning of a historic coin series. It honors a revolutionary patriot, and it has errors that make it stand out from the rest. If you're serious about coins, or if you just enjoy the thrill of the hunt, this is one coin you can't afford to ignore. Every 1999 Delaware quarter you find has a chance to be something special, and if you're lucky enough to grab one with a rare error in mint state, you're holding more than just 25 cents, you're holding a collector's prize, so don't wait. Start looking through your quarters today. Whether they're in your wallet, your coin jar, your drawer, or a family box of old change, your treasure could be waiting right there for you to discover it. And now the most exciting part: what is the original market value price of a rare 1999 Delaware quarter with strong error features? Well, depending on condition and the specific error, one of these coins has been sold for over $1,700 in a Florida auction, and another example fetched $950 at a Midwest coin convention. So friends, if this video helped you learn something new or made you even more excited about coins, hit that like button, leave a comment below and tell us what kind of coins you're hunting. And don't forget to subscribe for more rare finds just like this. Top 2, we're unlocking the secrets of the 2002 Indiana State Quarter, a coin full of surprises, historical power, and rare errors that can turn an ordinary find into a true treasure. This isn't just any quarter, it's part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, and Indiana's design is absolutely packed with symbolism and meaning. The checkered flag waving behind an old-fashioned race car captures the very heart of the Indy 500, an American tradition known worldwide. And just that unique tribute makes this coin stand out in collections across the country. But wait, we're not just talking about design here. What makes this coin a magnet for collectors are the hidden errors, minting flaws, and unique strike details that only the sharpest eyes can catch. These rare pieces, quietly circulating or sitting in old jars, have shown up in auctions and sold for way more than face value. Some of the most desired 2002 Indiana quarters come with a double die error, where parts of the lettering or the design appear slightly doubled. Imagine seeing the words, "Crossroads of America," or the dates show a slight ghost-like doubling. That's a rare trait that coin specialists crave and pay big money for. There are also off-center strikes, where the coin's image is pushed too far to one side, making it look off balance but in the most collectible way possible. These are not damage, they're official US Mint errors, and that's what gives them serious value. Now here's something even more thrilling. There have been examples of Indiana quarters found with clad missing layers, meaning the outer metal layer of the coin didn't fully form or peeled off after minting. These quarters show a bright copper tone on one side and shine with collector appeal. If you ever spot that reddish tone under the surface, that could be a hidden treasure in your hands. So what should you be doing as a coin collector or even a beginner who's just getting into the hobby? First, check your coins carefully under good light. Look at every detail, especially around the car, the wheels, and the race flag. Any small doubling, weird textures, or off-center printing could mean you're holding something truly special. Also, pay attention to mint marks. The Indiana quarter was minted at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, with the P and D marks. Certain rare errors appear more frequently in one mint than the other, and collectors sometimes seek both for a full set, or for comparison. If you happen to find a clean, shiny Indiana quarter with a strong mint error and full luster, you could be looking at a coin that doesn't belong in your pocket. It belongs in a certified holder, graded, and ready for auction. Dealers at shows in states like Texas and Illinois have seen mint error Indiana quarters sell right at their tables for hundreds of dollars, sometimes even before the show opens to the public. And for those of you stacking rolls of quarters or searching through coin jars, don't skip over the 2002s just because they don't look old. Age isn't the only thing that makes a coin valuable, it's the condition, the error, and how many people are searching for it that push the value up fast. This coin, with its sleek design and racing roots, is always in demand by collectors who want every state in high-grade form. Add an error into the mix and you've got a rare combination that makes buyers lean in, not walk away. Now let's talk about what you've been waiting for, the market value. A 2002 Indiana State Quarter with a strong off-center strike and preserved condition was recently sold in a coin market in Arizona for $850, and another with a visible double die in excellent mint state sold at a collector's auction in New Jersey for $1,200. So keep checking those coins, stay alert, and never underestimate what could be hiding right in your change. Because that next Indiana quarter you spot could be your ticket to a big surprise. Top 3, get ready for a wild ride into the heart of one of the most surprising coins in your pocket, the 2005 Kansas State Quarter. This isn't just another piece of change, it's a coin that has collectors buzzing with excitement and treasure hunters searching every corner of their jars and drawers because this coin hides something incredibly rare and shocking that only a few lucky people have ever seen. You might think, what's so special about a Kansas quarter? But let me tell you, this coin isn't just about the Sunflower State, it's about rare minting mistakes, shocking errors, and eye-catching designs that have turned this coin into one of the most talked about quarters in the 50 State Quarters program. And yes, some of them have sold for amazing prices that will leave you speechless. The Kansas quarter features a beautiful design showing the American bison standing strong in front of prairie grass and a bold sunflower, symbols of power, beauty, and resilience. But the real magic happens when we take a closer look at a strange and rare error that made this quarter famous across collector communities and even in national news. Yes, I'm talking about the famous, "In God We Rust" error. Yes, you heard that right. A small grease-filled die error during minting caused some coins to miss the letter T in the word trust, leaving behind the phrase, "In God We Rust." This wasn't someone messing with the coin, this was a real US Mint mistake that turned into a collector's dream. It's rare, it's genuine, and it's completely fascinating. Now imagine finding that in your pocket or hidden in a forgotten roll of quarters. Just one of those could change your day completely. Collectors go wild for that specific error, and even experienced dealers at coin shows keep their eyes open for clean versions of this mistake, especially in higher mint state grades, but that's not the only thing to look for. Some Kansas quarters also show signs of doubling on the lettering or animal details, a double die error that's subtle but highly sought after when spotted under magnification. These tiny design distortions are a serious bonus for collectors who know what to look for and act fast when they find one, and if that wasn't enough, there are also off-center strikes and die cracks reported in a limited number of 2005 Kansas quarters, each one a unique treasure that could boost your collection's value instantly. The rarest ones still shine with original mint luster and crisp edges, making them top targets for grading services and big-name coin buyers. So here's what you need to do as a collector or coin finder. Always check your Kansas quarters under bright light and with a magnifying glass if you have one. Pay close attention to the words, "In God We Trust," and see if that T is faded or missing. Look around the buffalo's horn, eye, and the details of the grass for any signs of doubling or off-center lines. Don't rush, these hidden treasures reward patience and sharp eyes. Also take note of the mint marks. The Kansas quarter was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, marked with a P or D. Some errors are more commonly found on one mint version than the other, so serious collectors love comparing and building complete error sets of each mint, and when you do find something amazing, don't let it sit around gathering dust. Clean coins in original condition with noticeable errors have been sold at coin shops and auctions in places like Ohio, Arizona, and Florida for big cash. 1. In God We Rust, Kansas quarter in near mint condition was sold at a collector auction in California for $450 and another error piece with doubled letters and clean luster sold in a coin show in Texas for $685. That's right, those little quarters you've been passing over could be hiding serious value and historical charm. This is why collectors everywhere are holding onto the 2005 Kansas quarter like gold and searching every roll they can find for that one magical mistake. So don't let this chance slip away. Go check your quarters, share what you find in the comments, and keep learning with us because every single coin has a secret waiting to be uncovered. Top 4. We're diving deep into the 2006 North Dakota State quarter, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but behind its bison design, there's a storm of hidden value, stunning errors, and minting secrets that could turn your simple quarter into a prize worth hundreds of dollars. So don't blink and don't skip a second. This video might just make you run straight to your coin jar and flip over every quarter you've got. Because what you're about to learn could change how you see this coin forever. Let's start with the design, and oh wow, the design on the North Dakota quarter is nothing short of breathtaking. It features two mighty American bison standing strong on the rolling plains, with a backdrop of rugged cliffs and wild landscape that shouts freedom and strength. This coin was created to honor North Dakota's powerful nature and deep history, and collectors love it not just for the beauty, but because of how clean and bold the details are. It stands out in any collection instantly. But now here's where it gets really thrilling, because just like some of the rarest state quarters, the 2006 North Dakota quarter has a few extremely rare error versions that completely change its value. We're talking about double dies, off-center strikes, die breaks, and even dramatic planchet flaws that slip through the minting process. One of the most famous errors you should watch out for is the double die. Yes, that's when the letters on the coin, especially words like E pluribus unum or United States of America, appear with a ghost-like shadow or double image, and that tiny mistake has turned some coins into collector gold. This error is incredibly hard to spot without a sharp eye or magnifying glass, but once you find it, oh yes, it becomes a treasure. Another exciting type of error found on the North Dakota quarter is the die break, especially the cut error near the rim of the coin or on the bison's horn or legs. These strange blobs of extra metal happen when a piece of the die cracks or breaks during the minting process, and those broken die coins are hot in demand, because no two are ever the same. And then there are the off-center strikes, where the design is slightly or even dramatically misaligned. Imagine finding a North Dakota quarter where the bison is pushed way off to one side, and the edges are cut strangely. These quirky coins are always snapped up at shows and online auctions, because collectors love oddities that stand out. Now here's where this gets super important. If you're a collector or even just starting to search coins for fun, you need to know what to look for on this quarter. Always check both sides carefully, inspect the date and all the lettering for any signs of doubling, look for weird lumps or missing details, and check if the coin feels slightly off or misaligned. Keep your eye on the bison's horn, legs, and the grass too. That's where many small but valuable errors love to hide. Also remember, the North Dakota quarter was minted in 2 locations. Philadelphia with a P mint mark and Denver with a D mint mark. And some of the most valuable errors, like dramatic off-center strikes, are reported more often in the Denver minted versions. So don't ignore those mint marks, they can lead you to the jackpot. Collectors from all over the country are still hunting for these rare versions, and clean, sharp examples with errors have already sold at auctions in places like Chicago, Dallas, and Las Vegas for amazing amounts. One beautifully preserved North Dakota quarter with strong doubling sold in Florida for $370, and another with a bold off-center strike and mint luster was picked up at a New York coin show for $640. So if you're holding a 2006 North Dakota quarter right now, don't spend it without checking it closely. It might just be your ticket into the world of rare coin collecting, where every little detail could be worth serious cash. And if you're wondering where to start your search, here's a tip. Check old coin rolls, your car's cup holder, your parents' change jars, even that dusty drawer that no one's opened in years. You'd be surprised how many valuable coins hide in plain sight, just waiting for the right eyes to see them. So my coin hunters, if you've got a love for history, design, and treasure hunting, the 2006 North Dakota quarter is your perfect match. It's got wild energy, collector excitement, and a real chance at value that grows every single year. Go check your quarters now, share in the comments what you found, and if you've ever seen something weird or different on a coin, tell us. Your story might help someone else find their first rare coin. Top 5, and last rare coin. What if I told you that one of the most overlooked quarters in your change could actually be a secret treasure hiding in plain sight? Yes, I'm talking about the 2009 American Samoa quarter, a coin that holds more than just face value. It carries beauty, culture, and in rare cases, a shocking amount of hidden worth. So if you're a coin collector, or even just someone who loves discovering rare and valuable finds, then keep watching till the end, because today's coin is truly something extraordinary and could be sitting right under your nose. The 2009 American Samoa quarter is one of the most stunning designs ever released by the United States Mint. It's a coin that instantly catches the eye, with powerful cultural symbols and deep meaning woven into every curve and line. On this quarter, you'll see the Samoan fruit bat hanging with its pup under lush tropical leaves, a quiet but powerful image that reflects family, protection, and tradition. The artwork honors the strong bond within the Samoan culture and the importance of wildlife and nature in their islands. Now let's talk about what makes this coin really exciting for collectors: the minting year, the low production, and the rare errors that make this coin jump in value in a heartbeat. The American Samoa quarter was minted in 2009 as part of the District of Columbia and U.S. Territories Quarters program, and here's the thing that most people don't know. 2009 was the year when the economy crashed and people weren't collecting coins like they used to, so the mintage numbers dropped dramatically. That means fewer of these coins were made compared to the earlier state quarters, and that makes 2009 coins like this one far more desirable today. Especially if they're still in good condition or hiding rare minting mistakes. And yes, the errors on this coin can be incredible. Let me tell you about a few you need to watch out for. some collectors have found double die errors on the lettering of the coin, especially around American Samoa and E pluribus unum. That ghost-like doubling makes the text look blurry or shadowed, and it's a huge red flag that you may have a rare version. Another valuable error comes from off-center strikes. Imagine the whole fruit bat being pushed off to one side or the rim looking uneven. That kind of error instantly raises collector interest and price. There have also been discoveries of die chips or extra metal near the fruit bat's wings or the tropical leaves above it. These small flaws are sometimes missed by the average eye, but they can make all the difference for serious coin hunters. And here's something many people don't know. The mint mark matters too. Coins from the Denver Mint with the D mark and from the Philadelphia Mint with the P mark might have different kinds of errors depending on how the dies were handled that year. So always flip your coin over and check which mint yours came from. Collectors from all over are still hunting for these hidden gems, and some of these rare error versions have sold in live auctions and online sales for impressive prices. One example with a strong doubling and high luster sold at a collector's show in Atlanta for $245. Another off-center beauty was picked up by a private buyer in Seattle for around $350. And don't forget, condition matters a lot. Coins that are clean, sharp, and have never been in circulation fetch even higher prices. So if you find one of these in your old coin rolls or tucked away in a forgotten drawer, make sure to handle it gently and keep it safe. If you're serious about coins or just getting started, here's a tip for you. Always keep a magnifying glass and gloves handy when searching through quarters like this one. Look closely at the details, scan the bat's face, the letters, the date, the edges. Even the tiniest mistake could turn your quarter into a collector's dream. Also, try checking old rolls from banks, inherited change from relatives, or visit flea markets and coin shows where some people may not even realize what they're holding. You'd be amazed at the treasures you can find just by being more observant and curious than the next person. The American Samoa quarter is not just another coin, it's a symbol of heritage, a piece of U.S. mint history, and for the lucky few who find the rare versions, it's a hidden jackpot. So now it's your turn. Go dig through your change jar, your drawers, or your old coin collections and see if this beautiful coin is already waiting for you. If you found one, or if you've seen a strange version with weird text or off-center design, drop a comment below and share your discovery. Every comment could help another collector out there, and that's what makes our coin family so powerful and connected. If this video helped open your eyes to the value of the American Samoa quarter, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss more rare coin stories that could change your collection forever. Keep searching, keep collecting, and always stay curious, because your next quarter might just be the one that makes your whole collection shine.